gasket.
Damn it, I had to reload.
Wow, that engine went out quick. Water jacket, water tank. Pump failure, governor failure, governor failure. Total seizure.
Alright, waiting, let's see, fuel tank.
Wing roots.
This might kill you.
Tiny leak. Weapon failure, large leak, fire.
Is that gonna kill you though?
I don't think so.
Are you still able to turn the aircraft at all?
Oil, gasket, water. Compressor failure, water, jacket, tank, perforated. Sorry, hydraulic tank. Total seizure. Line, fuel perforated, fuel pump failure, wheels brake failure, brake hose failure, compressor failure.
No fire though.
Try between the engine and the fuselage. There you go. Tiny leak. Yep, fucking massive fire.
Alright, I'm gonna try the other engine.
Yep, shitload of engine damage.
It's got fire in it also.
Is that one burning?
The left engine is as well, yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's an internal engine fire.
Whatever that means.
Well, it's not damaged, but I can see it's burning. But it's not like the other one. It's not a fuel tank.
Yeah, I can just barely see it coming out of the cowling. Oil gasket, water jacket broken, engine's dead.
No fuel secondaries fire?
Nope. After that initial, okay, total seizure of an engine out, so. But that's all I've had is the water and that oil.
Alright, now I'll try your fuel tank.
Aileron off.
See something
Fuel tank
weak.
tiny leak. Yeah, fuel tank 2 tiny leak. Fuel tank leak fire. Fuel tank 2.
That didn't take much.
Yeah. Let's do another one. Oil gasket. Engine stop. Water jacket broken. I think that's all it's registering for the engine, almost.
Water jacket broken and
Oil failure, oil gasket failure. Because that was the same as last time as soon as you hit it.
then it died right away.
Yeah. Okay, water radiator perforated.
I don't know how that happened. Alright, I'll try the fuel tank again now. Boom.
Oh, fire, leak, large leak, fire. Alright, what do you want this time? Another Spitfire?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get your engine to burn here. I don't think that's happening. Alright.
Oil gasket. Water jacket. Dead. Tiny leak. Large leak fire. Look to your left. How about they fix this?
Oil gasket, water tank, water jacket broken. Gone. That's it.
I'm just trying to get it to burn now. Alright.
Dead.
Now...
I'm dead.
Oh, the 110 killed you. Alright, now your fuel tank. Oh, wow. Did you see that?
No, I'm not in the game.
It's not doing any damage.
Nothing yet. Nothing.
What?
My water line broken, radiator perforated, tiny fuel leak, large fuel tank leak, compressor failure, oil line broken. Belt, undercarriage flaps. I'm dead. Throttle broke.
Hurricane's defective. There, your engine.
Fuel secondary fire.
Yes.
Oil gasket leak.
There, something's on fire now.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that a fuel?
It's just, well, I had a fuel tank leak. It just said secondary fire.
There's
Right now
your,
I've got a fuel tank fire. Just pumped up.
and there's the other tank on fire.
Yeah, fuel tank 2 fire, yeah. There we go. And almost.
There goes the other one.
Yep. Alright, magnetos, oil gasket, fuel fire, secondaries. PK. Okay, controls, engine 1, compressor. Battery, generator, failure. Red, perforated. Tiny leak. Fuel tank 1 leak. Fuel tank 1 fire.
Here we go.
Compressor failure. PK'd me. Primary hose perforated. Fuel tank 3 tiny leak, oil gasket leak.
Okay, fuel tank 3 has to be the center tank then.
Perforated.
Because tell me, what does this say?
Ammo belt, water line broken, fuel tank large, fuel tank 1 fire.
Okay, so fuel tank 1 is your port wing.
Excellent.
I don't know if I can do the other one from here.
Fuel tank 2 tiny leak.
Yeah, so fuel tank 2 is your starboard.
Tank 3
I'm not even shooting there, and it's... There, now your engine's on
fuel
fire.
secondary fire. Okay.
So fuel secondary fire seems to be the engine fire.
Your engine, yeah.
Alright.
Compressor failure. perforated. Secondaries, fire.
Okay, so secondary fire there, now your engine's on fire. I'll try to hit
You got me hurting here.
fuel tank 3 if I can.
Oil tank perforated, oil line broken. I'm dying out here.
Okay, so that fire has spread.
Okay, water red perforated. I can go to the outside view though and still get fuel tank tiny leak on 1 and 2. Wheel brake failure. Wheel brake hose perforated.
Something weird's happened there.
Water line broken. Generator battery failure. Controls damaged. Tiny leak, fuel tank 3. Fuel tank 3 hose perforated. Compressor failure again.
There we go.
Fuel tank 1 fire.
Oh, so that's your wing again.
Yeah. It had a secondary fire though, but I mean this thing's blazing pretty good now. Magneto failure. Engine's tropic. Compressor failure. Engine quit.
Try fuel tank now.
Tiny leak. Primary hose cabling. All line broken.
There we go.
Fuel tank large leak fire.
That was tank 3? Or doesn't it
Yes.
say?
No, it does. Tank 3. Fuel tank 1 large leak. Fuel tank 2 large leak and fire. No fire on fuel tank 1. So. Yeah, I did hear I did. Compressor failure. Magneto, tiny leak. Fuel tank 3. Man, he was pouring it on me too.
There's something burning.
Tank hose perforated.
You getting secondary fire now?
It's not saying, it just says fuel tank 3 hose perforated, but I'm getting red here.
He's on fire on the left hand side.
The control system's damaged, aileron, elevator disabled. Fuel tank 3 leak. Okay, weapon failure, fuel tank 2 leak. Fuel tank tiny leak, water line broken. Large leak fire on fuel tank 2, hose perforated.
Yeah, those wing tanks are so easy to burn.
Well, that engine took some tremendous amount of power. I wish you could have heard the noise in here, and then he was pouring it on me. Alright, fuel pump failure, fuel line perforated. Oil gasket leak, compressor failure. Water jacket broken, compressor failure, fuel fire, secondaries. Oil line broken. Tiny leak, fuel tank 1. Water line broken, all secondaries. Okay, now I'm getting a big fire here.
Okay, I think it's spread now.
Alright, tiny leak on fuel tank 2. Large leak, fuel tank 1. Undercarriage, the motor just quit. Alright, fuel tank hose perforated, fuel tank 1 fire, ammo belt damage, fuel tank 2 leak, water red perforated. Fire, fuel tank 2, failure, battery failure. Hydraulic tank perforated.
No fuel tank 3 though.
No. It was just a secondary. Okay, here we go. Fuel tank 3, tiny leak. Fuel tank 3, hose perforated. Governor failure, but no fire yet. There we go. Fuel tank 3, fire. Oh, gasket leak. Water jacket broken. Generator pipe.
Nothing?
Not since the first few rounds. Alright, engine stopping. Fuel pump failure, water pump failure.
Alright, I'll try the fuel tank now.
Alright, undercarriage lock failure. Compressor failure, fuel secondaries, fire.
Okay, so something's burning there now.
I think that's the engine when you get that secondary. Your carburetor or something.
Engine's on fire on the left-hand side.
Undercarriage failure. I know, like on a 4-barrel carb, you know, when you're just cruising, you know. Weapon failure. Exhaust head failure. Compressor failure.
Trying to get out of spawn.
They call that your secondaries, you know, your other 2 barrels on the carburetor.
You're not seeing anything about a fuel leak, so...
Not yet. Water radiator perforated, magneto failure. Brake hose perforated. Failure.
I'm moving closer to you, so eventually this is gonna kill you.
Right, I'm red. Okay, tiny leak, fuel leak, throttle control broken, air screw control broken, control system damage, air brake valve failure, controls disabled, pneumatic hose perforated, weapons ammo, fuel tank 1 large leak.
Okay, so I think it's in this area here then.
Roll radiator perforated. Emergency hydraulic failure.
It's like under the pilot, almost. There we go.
Fire, fuel tank.
Holy hell.
Alright.
Where are you shooting to do that?
Oil gasket, water jacket, magneto failure. Generator failure, pneumatics compressor failure. Who the hell is that?
There, now your engine's on fire.
Is it? It's not on fire from here.
From my perspective though, it's on fire.
You got a big
Oh,
fire,
yeah.
but it could be just from your tire.
I mean, I'd really like to know.
Weapon failure 3 times. My left aileron's tube fails. Water radiator perforated.
There we go.
Leak, weapon failure.
Your fuel
large
tank's on
leak,
fire now.
Fire. Yeah, fuel tank on fire. Compressor failure, magneto, compressor, oil gasket, water jacket. Electric generator. Cylinder head fire. Kicking right rudder. Nothing.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Governor failure.
That could be from the water.
Big hole in the fuel tank.
I mean, there's big holes where the fuel tank would be.
Yeah.
Carburetor failure.
I think that's just from your engine dying. Alright, so that's... I can't seem to set this spit fuel tank.
What happens if you shoot behind me in the space where it would be? For some reason I'm wounded and now I'm dead.
Alright, so spit's not catching fire in the fuel tank there.
Failure, oil gasket leak. Water jacket broken, my plane's shaking. Weapons failure. Magneto failure. An engine stop.
Can't get it to burn this time. There, knocked a panel off of it.
Hydraulic pump failure. Water jacket, generator, oil gasket leak. Magneto. Hydraulic pump.
How many rounds are in it?
275.
Engine stop. Compressor failure. Fuel secondaries fire.
Okay, so the secondary's fire seems to be behind the engine. Now I'll try the tank fire.
Communicate me. Undercarriage lock. Hydraulic failure. Wheel brake failure. Wheel brake hose perforated. Elevators disabled. Compressor failure again, about the third one.
No I'm not even getting a fuel tank leak right now.
Yeah. Water radiator just popped up. Okay, tiny leak on fuel tank 1, leak on fuel tank 1. Fuel perforated, flaps, hose perforated.
There we go.
Okay, fire, fuel tank 1, large leak.
Shoot his wheel. What's the outbound?
I just blew it out. There.
Look, look, wheels burn better than fuel tanks.
There, your tire's on fire now.